Oh, hi everybody, hope you're all well. I'm going to make ginger nut biscuits in honour of my Gran. Her favourite biscuit, she absolutely loved these. Without fail, there was always ginger nut biscuits in her cupboard or sideboard, which I'm really lucky to have because she passed on many years ago. Aged 99, 6 months away from her 100th birthday, so she didn't quite make it to get the telegram. Or it's a card. I think it's a card now, isn't it? Yeah, so I thought, you know, ginger nut biscuits, it looked really easy, and I thought, what would she make of air fryers? It you know, because she died in 2009, you know, air fryers didn't really, did they exist in 2009? Oh no, I don't think so. I don't know, but I thought it'd be lovely to make ginger nut biscuits. And it seemed a lovely, easy recipe and perfect for the air fryer. I'm obviously going to be using the COSORI Twinfry, but the sort of temperatures and the temperatures will be the same, but the timings might vary. I might not need to flip these, but you might need to flip them if in an air fryer that only has the top element. But you should sort of judge accordingly and check your own biscuits. So if you flip them over and you think they need a couple of minutes on the other side, just turn them over and flip them. Come and have a look at the ingredients. So the ingredients list will start floating up, but there's plain flour, ground ginger, sugar, butter. I'm using margarine in this case, but butter if that's your thing, because I'm just keeping the costs down, an egg and golden syrup. I'm actually going to melt the butter with the golden syrup in a minute on the stove on the hob, and then we'll mix all the dry ingredients while that's melting. So let's crack on and do that now. Okay, I'm going to add the marge or butter depending on what your preference is, the golden syrup. So while that's heating up on a low heat, not too hot, to sort of gently melt and mix together. I'll probably put it on 3 actually. Add the flour to the bowl, the dry ingredients. I have added baking powder and a pinch of salt already to the flour. Ground ginger, 1 tablespoon. Sugar. I'm just going to mix that, get the lumps out of the sugar before I add this when it's ready, and a beaten egg. So I've just got to beat that before I'll add the wet ingredients together once this is ready. Okay, I'm going to be adding this to the flour. Okay, I'm going to add the egg. Okay, I've just checked the recipe. Basic information, didn't give much info. It was just a screenshot of one I'd found. Anyway, there we go. A dessert spoonful placed on the lined tray, because obviously this was for oven instructions. I've lined the trays, the crisper trays that are in this Twinfry, and I've taken out the essential thingy bit because I just don't need that. But whatever air fryer you have, do the similar thing. I wrap the parchment paper around the tray, kind of put it back in, and that way it keeps in place. It's quite useful. So get a spoon and put a scallop. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. it's difficult to judge. First time making, so you know, here goes. All right. I'll move you in a minute. I'll just get this first one in. I might have to do it for batches, to be fair. Yeah. let's move you so you can kind of see me putting it in, even if it's on fast time lapse. Whew, I tell you what, gloopy isn't the word for it. Absolutely tricky getting it in, and they look really dodgy. Come and have a look. Yeah, I mean, holy mosey, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I've lost for words. Right, we're going to stick them on. The good news is I'm actually going to try them out in the Ninja because I had loads left over. So we'll look at that in a minute. But let's get these on the... It's an oven recipe, so I have to sort of... I don't know. Right, let's just get this on. So because of the lights flicker, I'm just going to sort of talk through what I'm doing. For the twin fry, Gran zone, bake, so whatever air fryer you have, bake setting, I'm going to leave it at 160, 10 minutes, but I might need to add, because I'm not sure. The oven recipe said 15 to 20 minutes at 160 or 180 if it's a fan oven, so let's just say 160 for 10 minutes and see what happens. There's no preheat on here, but we'll just go for it. So maybe I'll say 11 minutes just to get it to temperature. I don't know. Yeah, we'll maybe check at 10, pull it out and add minutes if we need to. Come and have a look at the Ninja ones. So they've kind of like a massive blob at the same thing. It's so gloopy. The sun is unreal. I'm glad it's sunny, but boy, it's low, so it's coming really right through. Let's get the Ninja ones in. They're much the same. I did exactly the same thing. I lined the... Oh, step away from the sun. I lined the crisper trays with... I'll show you what I use actually. Yeah, I use these. So good. They're like already loaf... Like, you know, you put them in your loaf tins. Let me get one out. But they're sort of the perfect size to wrap around a crisper tray. Can you see that? And they, you know, yeah, rather than having to cut. And I bought these ages ago and they're just lasting ages. You know, when it's like, I don't know how many they have in them. The label's faded. I've had it that long. So I do use these. Very good. So, Ninja. Match, bake, 160, let's say 10 minutes, go. I don't know if the lights flickered, I'm sorry if they did. Yeah, so 160, 10 minutes, just to see how they do. My tap periodically just lets water out, and it's all off, I don't know why it does that. So it'll be interesting to see how they turn out compared to the twin fry, because obviously that's got a heating element at the bottom, and whether or not the difference between the two would be interesting, and it just means mine are all cooked. If you're cooking, you're just cooking batches. If you've obviously not got, you know, I'm lucky to have 2 air fryers. Anyway, I'll see you when these are, well, in 10 minutes. See you in a bit. Okay, it's about to end. Yeah, let's just see how this goes. I'm a bit nervous, I've got to be honest. My Gran's going to be really annoyed with me if I mess this up. Okay, right, they're going to be, I think they're going to be, you know, let's see. They don't look anything like the picture, I'll show you the picture that I saw online. I think, and it's that they just opened a pack of ginger nut biscuits and put them on a cooling tray to make it look like that's what they made those biscuits. Honestly, look at those and tell me that they're not ginger nut biscuits exactly, because they do not look like this. Yeah, I mean, they look alright, but you know, that doesn't look like that picture, does it? No. So I'm going to leave them to cool in the basket before I kind of get them out and put them back on the cooling tray. Let's have a look at the Ninja ones. Can you see the light? There's some sunshine. They're very similar anyway. I don't know if you caught that because the sunshine is crazy. Same thing, I'm going to leave them to cool. They look, so that had 10 minutes, the Ninja, and that had 11. Seems like fine. It'd be interesting to see the underside. of the Ninja, because but you won't flip them, would you? You wouldn't flip those biscuits because they would be all squishy to start with. So it is what it is. Be interesting either way. See you in a bit. Okay, they've all cooled enough, but they definitely need flipping, because I've kind of taken them and flipped them. They kind of stuck to the parchment paper. Not sure if I could avoid doing that before, but it's so gloopy. What else can you do? So come and have a look at the difference. In fact, they're very similar. So the COSORI Twinfry definitely is a little bit more done than the, I mean, let's just, as a comparison. But they both need flipping. So I'm gonna do the COSORI ones at 5 minutes and the Ninja ones. That it just seems, you know, yeah, they both need flipping. So let's just do that. Same temperature, 160, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. Ground zone for the old bake setting, etc, etc. 5 minutes. Let's get it to 5. And then let's get the Ninja ones in. Match, bake, 5 minutes as well. There we go. Ninja tends to be a little bit more ferocious, I find. So 5 minutes should do it. I will check halfway though. It's well worth checking, because you know, the recipe never mentioned anything about flipping the biscuits. It was basic beyond, and they look nothing like the picture as we saw earlier. I definitely think they were out of a packet. I cannot help that. But yeah, let's just see what these taste like as well at the end. Let's hopefully they taste great. I don't really mind that they don't look like ginger nut biscuits. You know, it's not a problem, but it just make you wonder, when people take pictures, are they actually taking pictures of what they actually made? Anyway, see you in a bit. Okay, Ninja ones, COSORI ones, they look exactly the same, and the same results for the underside. They did need flipping, as we've seen. You know, they don't look like ginger nut biscuits. They do smell, and well, we've yet to taste. I haven't yet tasted. I mean, we've got a load of biscuits. Happy days. Just as long as I don't expect them to look like a ginger nut biscuit. Hey ho, just shows. Don't always trust the pictures you're seeing online. This is do you know what? I think this is the Ninja one. I've just twisted it round. I don't know now. Oh, they taste lovely, just like a ginger nut. That's really nice. A bit chewy, because I know the other name for these are ginger snaps. Are they meant to be much more, you know, crunchy? I don't know. Maybe another 5 minutes in the air fryer. I don't know. But yeah. They taste just like a ginger nut. I'll put that one down because I've got to try a COSORI one. They are slightly thicker by the look of them, but that might be down to the amount I was putting in, because the Ninja one was what was left, so it's probably the bigger dollops, if you like. Okay, here goes. They taste exactly the same. Same mixture. Lovely. Thicker. They are thicker because they're more healthy dollops. I like that. I do like this kind of slightly spongy texture. Would go very well with a cup of tea. So I think I'm going to have to put the kettle on. I'm getting that really lovely aftertaste. You know, the sort of ginger spreading in your mouth. That's really nice. I think my gran would like these. She would laugh at the look of them, but they're well worth making and very, very easy. And you're likely to have the ground ginger. I've had that ground ginger and hardly used it in my spice rack for absolutely ages. So it's actually, you know, incredibly easy. And the golden syrup I've had in the cupboard too. I mean, that's just a little version as well. This tastes lovely. I'm actually making my mouth water just the thought of it. So I'm going to put the kettle on, have a cup of tea, and the troops want to have a taste test. So don't forget about membership. That's available if you're interested. No worries if you're not. $2.99, one live a month. Yeah, take care everybody, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.